Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My dear viewers and my dear students from class 8th to 10th, even 11th and 12th can be included in this lecture. So they can also take benefit from these tips. So the subject is English and the portion is grammar. Topic is agreement of the verb with the subject. Okay. Now, first of all, we should know agreement means it is actually there should be a concord between the two subjects and between the subject and the verb. When there is an agreement and there is a concord. Okay. So if there is concord, there is agreement. So what is verb? First of all, it is actually derived from a Latin word that is called verbum, and it is a word which conveys an action, or simply we can say that this is an action word, and also it indicates the state of being, or we can say that it states the state of being. Okay, now this is verb. So see, there are so many rules which are regarding about the agreement of the verb with the subject. The first of and the foremost rule is that is when two or more singular nouns or pronouns are joined, they require a plural verb. Okay, so this is the first rule. When two or more, when there are two or more than two singular nouns, okay, or pronouns, singular nouns or pronouns, joined by, when they are joined with each other, they require a plural verb. For example, we have here two nouns, gold and silver. They are different. Gold and silver, they are different. If they are metals, but they are different metals. Gold and silver are precious metals. They are precious metals, so they take. So they are two nouns. So they take. Here we have to add here the plural verb. So the agreement is here. These two nouns, between the two nouns, they have an agreement. They have a concord. Okay, they require plural verb. So the silver and gold, or we can say the gold and silver are precious metals. We can say that iron and steel are precious metals, or different metals, we can say that. Okay. Now there are two nouns more. Nisar, for example, Majid, for example, Javed, for example, Amjad and Javed are singing a song. They are two nouns. They are two different persons. They are two different persons. So the Nisar is not Javed. Javed is not Nisar. Okay, we can say that. So the Nisar and Javed are singing a song. They are singing a song. So are, they take plural verb. Okay. He and I. He and I. He is he and I am I. So we are different while playing. Okay, they take plural verb. He and I while playing. So we, I earlier told you that when there are two nouns joined together or two pronouns joined together, they require a plural verb. So they have an agreement. They have already done an agreement, just like we agree. For example, when we deal with a person, so we form an agreement papers and sign it that there we have to do this, we have to do this, we have to do that. So that is it in the grammar. When there is agreement of the verb with the subject, they have agreed the rules and regulations of this. So the two more singular verbs are singular nouns or pronouns, they require a plural verb. Okay, but there is exception. If the nouns suggest one idea, if there are so many nouns, two nouns, three nouns, okay, when they suggest a single idea, when there is a single idea, when there is a one idea, or we can say that they refer to the same person or thing. When they refer to same person, for example, we can say that sometimes a person is, for example, he is a novelist as well as a poet. He is a novelist as well as a poet. Thus the idea is single, and the person refers to, and this refers to one person, and that very person is a novelist and a poet, and that very person is a dramatist and a poet, and that very is a philosopher and as well as a teacher. Sometimes we can say that, and the person is single. When there is a single person, when the idea refers to the same person or thing, or there is there are two different nouns or three nouns, and this idea is single, or we have one idea. So they singular, they take verb singular. So singular verb is used here, not a plural verb. For example, time and tide. time and tide waits for none. So is the rule. Time and tide waits for none. The idea is one. Single idea is here. The novelist, person is one. The novelist and poet. The novelist and poet is dead. The person is novelist and that is a poet. So the person is one. So we can say that. So it is the verb takes verb singular. For example, the horse and carriage, they are related. The idea is one. This horse carries the carriage. Okay, the horse is one and that carries the carriage is at the door, and the carriage is over this horse. So the idea is single, and we can say that the person is one, the thing is one. So it refers to the single person. So we can say that the horse and the carriage is at the door. So this is the first rule. We can say when two or more singular nouns or pronouns are joined together, they require a plural. But if there is a single idea, refers to single idea, suggests a single idea, or refers to same person or thing, they require a singular verb. This was the first rule about this agreement of the verb with the subject. Okay, in next topic we can go ahead and takes another rules and interacts with you, inshallah, in the next topic about this agreement of verb. So that is it. Okay.